sense of self-righteous certitude and moral indignation. The most recent, quite remarkable science reported in this book should help in that aim. Current brain research and current studies of language show that ethnicity and nationality are far from innate and exclusive properties. Ethnicity and nationality are written on our young neocortical blank slates by adults and experience. Many Americans have gained more than one ethnicity. Those blank slates, as it turns out, can accommodate multiple ethnicities and identities. The currently popular term identity, regarded as being immutable by birth and experience, is an inadequate concept. The essence of nationality and ethnicity inheres in a speech community that is based on shared knowledge. We must hope that recent scientific determinations, such as the discovery that the brain area where identity and ethnicity reside begins as a blank slate that our parents, our schools, and our surrounding culture write on, will induce a calmer, more productive consideration of what effective nation-making and nation-sustaining must entail. That is especially pertinent to our multi-ethnic nation that was once a symbol of human hope and can be again. For decades, I've been a rather polite scholar devoted to explaining how America's public schools, particularly at the elementary level, which is the focus of this book, are failing to educate our children effectively. The elementary school is decisive for forming both our knowledge base and our gut allegiance. Since the 1960s, our schools have been relying on a progressive approach called child-centered learning, promoted and promulgated by our graduate schools of education. Education officials indoctrinated by those ideas set school standards that are unspecific with regard to content. Teachers, similarly indoctrinated, have gradually abandoned teaching knowledge coherently in favor of teaching mush on the scientifically incorrect premise that they are imparting general reading skills and general critical thinking skills. But by neglecting their citizen-making duties, they are in fact diminishing our national unity and our basic competence. History, geography, science, civics, and other essential knowledge that is the mark of an educated citizen have been dumbed down by vacuous learning techniques and values-based curricula. The results have been devastating. It's not simply a matter of ignorance. 71% of Americans believe that Alexander Hamilton was President of the United States. The result is also the loss of a shared knowledge base across the nation that would otherwise enable us to work together, understand one another, and make coherent, informed decisions at the local and national level. The costs of a broken approach to schooling leave our children underprepared and erode the American dream. But there's an even deeper cost. Without schooling that teaches shared knowledge, the spiritual bonds that hold our society together are loosened. Arthur M. Schlesinger, Jr. put it this way in The Disuniting of America: the bonds of national cohesion are sufficiently fragile already. Public education should aim to strengthen those bonds, not to weaken them. If separatist tendencies go on unchecked, the result can only be the fragmentation, resegregation, and tribalization of American life. Public discourse becomes increasingly uninformed and vitriolic. Belief in political leadership dramatically declines, and disagreement over policy is translated into demonization of the other. In the nation as a whole, there is now a knowledge gap, a communications gap, and an allegiance gap. We don't understand one another. We don't trust one another. We don't like one another. Every 4th of July, the Gallup poll reports a further decline in American patriotism and national pride. It has become fashionable to question patriotism and contrast it with a nobler globalism. But I believe Emile Durkheim